Hello everyone, you're very welcome back to the channel. Today we're going to be comparing 4 of the most popular online brokers in Europe with one another to answer the question, what is the best broker for European investors? The 4 brokers that we're going to be comparing are DEGIRO, BUX Zero, Trade Republic and Trading 212. We're going to be comparing these brokers on the basis of fees, features and functionality, and at the end we'll decide what broker out of the 4 is currently the best. If at the end of the video you do want to try out one or all of these brokers for yourself, you can do so using the links in the video description. So without further ado, let's get started. So let's start off with fees. How much is it going to cost you to invest using each of these brokers? In terms of opening an account, none of the brokers have a charge. Opening an account is 100% free. This is the industry standard. The fees come into play when you start using the account to invest. Let's compare the fees charged under 5 headings: stock investing, ETF investing, investment plans, foreign currencies, and other fees. Starting with DEGIRO, for stock investing, they're charging a €2 commission for every stock transaction on the Irish Stock Exchange and a commission of €3.90 for every stock transaction on the various stock exchanges throughout Europe. If you're investing in stocks traded on American and Canadian stock exchanges, there is 0 commission charged. However, DEGIRO also charges a handling fee of €1 for every transaction, and that's on top of the commissions that are already charged. So in effect, the €2 fee for Irish stocks becomes €3 and the €3.90 fee for European stocks becomes €4.90. For ETFs, DEGIRO is charging a €2 commission on all transactions, except if the ETF is transacted on the Tradegate exchange, in which case the commission becomes €3.90. Once again, the €1 handling fee will turn the total cost into €3 and €4.90 respectively. However, DEGIRO does offer a selection of free ETFs where no commission or handling fees will apply, provided the terms and conditions of use are satisfied. If used correctly, this can allow you to invest in ETFs using DEGIRO without ever having to pay commission or handling fees. DEGIRO charges a 0.25% foreign currency conversion fee for converting euro amounts into dollars and vice versa. This is a very important fee to consider when investing in non-euro denominated stocks like US stocks, which are traded on the New York Stock Exchange or the Nasdaq. Every time a conversion from USD to euro or vice versa is required, the 0.25% fee will apply. As for other fees, DEGIRO charges a €2.50 annual exchange connectivity fee for every stock exchange that you've utilized during a calendar year that isn't your home market stock exchange. DEGIRO estimates that if you were to invest €500 every month for a year into US stocks, which would be a total investment of €6,000, the total cost will be €29.50. That represents fees of 0.49% or 49 basis points. For European stocks, it will be €61.30 or 1.02%, i.e. 102 basis points. If the investment were in non-free ETFs, the fees will be €38.50 or 0.64%, i.e. 64 basis points. And if you availed of the free ETFs, the fees will be €2.50 or 0.04%, i.e. 4 basis points. Moving on to BUX Zero. For stock investing, they're charging a €1.50 commission for European stocks and 0 commission for US stocks. Note that the €1.50 commission on European stocks can be avoided if you choose to use BUX's zero order functionality to invest. For ETFs, BUX is charging a €1.50 commission, but again, this can be avoided if you choose to avail of the zero order. BUX has an investment plan option called the savings plan. This is effectively a way to automate your monthly investments into a variety of stocks and ETFs. If you invest in stocks and ETFs using the savings plan feature, a flat fee of €1 per savings plan will be charged. So you can have as many stocks and ETFs as you like in your savings plan, and it will only cost €1 each time an investment into the plan is executed. BUX charges a 0.35% foreign currency conversion fee for converting euro amounts into foreign currencies and vice versa. BUX estimates that if you were to invest €500 every month for a year into US stocks, which again would be a total investment of €6,000, the total cost will be €21. That represents fees of 0.35% or 35 basis points. For European stocks, it will be €18 or 0.3%, i.e. 30 basis points, or or €0 with the zero order functionality. For ETFs, the fee with the zero order will be €0, and without it, it will be €18 or 0.3%, i.e. 30 basis points. If you invested using the savings plan feature, the fee would be €1, but note that the foreign currency markup of 0.35% would apply to any US shares that were part of that savings plan. Next up is Trade Republic. For all stock and ETF investing, Trade Republic charges a flat €1 fee to cover third-party costs. Important to clarify that this is not commission. Trade Republic is a zero commission broker. The €1 fee is more akin to the €1 handling fee that's charged by DEGIRO. However, the €1 fee can be bypassed entirely by using Trade Republic's savings plan feature. This is the same concept as BUX Zero's savings plan feature, automated recurring investments into stocks and ETFs. However, unlike BUX Zero, Trade Republic charges no fee for this functionality. So when you use it, there is zero investing cost. Trade Republic also doesn't charge any foreign currency fees for conversions between euro and non-euro currencies. That means that if you were to invest €500 every month for a year into any stock or ETF, the total cost will be €12. That represents fees of 0.2% or 20 basis points. If you made the same investments using the savings plan functionality, there would be no fees. Last but not least is Trading 212. Trading 212's only charge is a 0.15% currency conversion charge. There are no commissions or additional fees associated with using Trading 212 to buy stocks or ETFs. So a €6,000 investment in a US stock would cost you €9, i.e. 0.15% or 15 basis points. It's important to note that I didn't include the cost of bid-ask spreads in the cost of investing using these brokers. Bid-ask spreads are not controlled by the broker, and so I didn't think it was fair to compare brokers based on their respective assessments of bid-ask spreads. However, I do need to mention that brokers like Trade Republic claim to offer better spreads on average as a result of technological advances. They have quantified this saving at 52 cents for every €1,000 invested, which is 0.05% or 5 basis points in cost. So, out of the four brokers, which is the cheapest? It depends on what you want to do. If you're big on monthly recurring investments that are fully automated, then the prize has to go to Trade Republic. Using their savings plan feature to invest will allow you to buy stocks and ETFs with zero fees. And I really mean zero fees. No commissions, no handling fees, no foreign currency fees, and no extra hidden fees. Essentially, if you know what you want to invest in and you want to invest in it every month, then Trade Republic is the winner for fees. However, there is a case to be made for Trading 212, specifically where you're buying euro-denominated stocks and ETFs. Trading 212 loses against Trade Republic whenever you're dealing with non-euro denominated transactions, like stocks traded on the New York Stock Exchange or dividends received in dollars. This is because Trading 212 charges a currency conversion fee, whereas Trade Republic does not. But if you're investing in stocks and ETFs that are denominated in euros and there's no currency conversion involved, then Trading 212 could be the better play. This is especially true if you don't want to be bound to monthly recurring investments, because again, Trade Republic charges a flat €1 fee outside of the savings plan feature, whereas Trading 212 charges no fees. Now, this doesn't mean that DEGIRO and BUX Zero are expensive options. They're not, and it's entirely possible to invest at little or no cost using these platforms as well. With DEGIRO, you could invest every month in any of the ETFs included on their list of free ETFs, and the only charge you'd have to pay will be the exchange connectivity fee of €2.50 per exchange at the end of the year. With BUX Zero, you could invest in European stocks or ETFs using the zero order functionality, and you'd pay zero fees for the entire year. Again, it entirely depends on what you want to do, but if I was to select an all-round winner for fees, it would be Trade Republic. Now let's touch on features and functionality, what these platforms offer and how well they perform in practice. BUX Zero, Trade Republic, and Trading 212 all offer both investment automation and fractional share investing, whereas DEGIRO does not. This can be a deal breaker for a lot of investors. The ability to automate your investments into the market and to invest whatever you have available are two of the biggest appeals of modern investment technology. Most investors don't want to spend time manually making their investments every month. Automated investment technology solves solves this problem. And the fact that both Trade Republic and Trading 212 offer this functionality at zero cost is fantastic. Equally, most investors don't want to be restricted in what they can and can't invest in solely because they don't want or can't afford to buy one whole share in a given stock or ETF. Fractional share investing solves this problem. However, there are risks associated with owning fractional shares as opposed to owning whole shares, and we have talked about those risks in a previous video. So what I would say is, if you're going to rule out DEGIRO because it doesn't offer fractional share investing, make sure you understand the risks of fractional share investing and that you're comfortable with them before going with another broker. BUX Zero is the only broker out of the four that is mobile only. DEGIRO, Trade Republic, and Trading 212 all have both web platforms and mobile apps. So if desktop investing is something that's important to you, then BUX Zero might not be for you. However, I did hear that BUX Zero is working on a web platform, so that might be something that comes in the future, but at the time of making this video, it doesn't exist. In terms of user interface and user experience, BUX Zero, Trade Republic, and Trading 212 are definitely more sleek than DEGIRO. DEGIRO does lack the modern investing feel that is present on many of the latest brokerage platforms. While DEGIRO isn't an overly complicated platform, the other brokers are definitely doing more to appeal to the beginner investor in terms of aesthetic and overall functionality. As for educational resources, Trade Republic is the only broker out of the four who doesn't offer educational content to its users. DEGIRO has a full knowledge academy which breaks down investing terminologies, investing strategies, and investment products. BUX Zero has a similar educational offering featuring content collaborations with financial content creators like myself. Trading 212 has a full learning section, and the app also offers the ability to invest using practice money. However, what Trade Republic lacks in educational resources, it makes up for in value for money. Trade Republic currently offers 2% interest on cash deposits that are held with the broker, which is above and beyond what any of the other brokers are currently offering. That's a major plus for any investors who are also looking for a home for their short to medium term savings. What about safety? How safe are your cash and investments with each of these brokers? The brokers are fully regulated entities that are supervised by authorities throughout Europe. Cash deposits with the brokers are protected under deposit guarantee schemes, and investments are protected under investor compensation schemes. Each of the brokers use asset segregation methods to keep your investments safe in the unlikely event of the broker's failure. However, it's worthwhile noting that Trade Republic is the only broker on this list who doesn't engage in securities lending. That means DEGIRO, Trading 212, and BUX Zero will all lend out your investments to earn extra revenue for their business. This adds an extra layer of risk to your investments, albeit very small. In short, each of these brokers have been deemed as being safe for consumers by regulators. So, which broker do I think is best overall? As of right now, I think Trade Republic is the winner. Zero cost investing, automated investments, both a web platform and a mobile app, 2% interest on cash deposits, no securities lending, and a huge backing from venture capitalists. There's just a lot of things going in Trade Republic's favor right now. However, I don't believe that the differences between any one of these brokers is large enough to justify an outright transfer of investments. In other words, if you're currently using DEGIRO, I wouldn't recommend swapping your investments over to Trade Republic, BUX Zero, or Trading 212, and indeed vice versa. Instead, if you're a DEGIRO user, maybe you download Trade Republic and try it out for a while. Have it exist alongside your DEGIRO account. It's not all or nothing. You can have multiple brokerage accounts. Even though Trade Republic might be the best right now, that could all change in the future. Brokers are constantly making changes to improve their offering, and new brokers are always entering the market. So keep your ear to the ground. With all of that being said, if you do want to try out DEGIRO, BUX Zero, Trade Republic, or Trading 212, you can sign up for an account using the links in the video description. This helps me out as a creator and lets me know that you enjoyed this video and found it helpful. If you want to learn more about Trade Republic, check out this next video where I provide a detailed tutorial and review of the platform. Thanks very much for watching, and I'll see you soon. Cheers.